What is up, gamers? I hope that you all are having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it may be for you. This is going to be the video to show you how to Raygun, how everything works with it, what you might want to run and what you might not want to run. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get right into it. Thank you for watching. Ooh. So, as you guys can see here, this is the base Raygun, point and shoot, pew pew, none of this stuff matters, but the very, very important thing is that it shoots up to 40 meters. Okay, so it shoots electric bolts up to 40 meters, which is absolutely fantastic. The crafting time is the standard 42 seconds for those of you who don't know. Most of the weapons take 42 seconds to craft. There are a few exceptions. All of them are the charge weapons, but that's fine. It has 28 shots, which is actually pretty nice. It takes 9 shots to clear the stigma. It's a little bit difficult to get at times just due to the nature of how the Raygun actually works, but once you start to get used to it, it is actually a very, very powerful weapon. Now, if you are just getting into the Raygun, obviously you're not going to have the mods, but let's just say for reference, if you are going to go for a mod and you do want to be able to use Raygun pretty consistently and you don't feel like you're hitting your shots, definitely go ahead and run the fork shot. What it does is it turns your 1 shot into 3 shots at once, and it only consumes 1 ammo per. As you can see, when fired, the Raygun will now launch 3 shots in a forked formation, and the downside is that it takes an additional 0.2 seconds to begin firing, which isn't bad necessarily. You just kind of got to get used to it, but once you do get used to it, it is very, very powerful and makes you play much, much better. Personally, if you would like to know what I do like to run, actually, lately I've been running the Zapka 82. It shoots a red bolt. I personally love it because, well, it's wonderful. And I've been running Stunning Victory, which is kind of odd, but I do actually like it as a stun weapon. It's very, very simple. Basically, once the stigma is gone, you can craft it 25% faster, but before the shock stigma is gone, you cannot craft it at all. Very simple. Now I will say a couple of them are a little odd. Light it up is not very valuable. I don't recommend it. Burst energy, it's really rough. With this 70% decrease, it makes it very, very hard to use. Fork shot is extremely, extremely valuable. Stunning Victory, if you feel like you have a team who can clear shock very, very quickly, it can make it a very, very, very good decision. And then Trick Shot, if you want style points or you actually want to learn how to use this very, very effectively, I think that it can be one of the most powerful. It just takes a lot of time. So very, very high skill ceiling. And once you learn it, you will be doing extremely, extremely well. Now, just to give you guys some very, very simple examples of where the Raygun actually comes into play and is very, very handy and I think is a pretty solid weapon. Due to the 4-meter range, you can launch it all the way across the courtyard and slow down if your teammate's getting chased, which is extremely valuable. There's only 2 weapons that can consistently do that, and that is the sword and the Raygun. Being able to have the sword, I will get into some other time, but with the Raygun, having that 40-meter range is so, so valuable. It can be very hard to hit though, which is why I do once again recommend the fork shot mod. I believe that you get that at level 10. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But it really, really, really does improve your gameplay, and once you start to learn how to play around your team, as long as your team is pinging, they tell you where they are, where they're going, you can be in a position to where the monster can be nowhere near you, and you just start shooting towards where your teammate's going, and the monster's going to get slowed, and you're going to buy your teammate a lot of time. Chance of you getting the stigma from that far away, very slim. There's a chance, but you got to have really good accuracy. If you can get that, respect, like lots and lots of respect. Another scenario where it's very, very good is actually if you're not running the fork shot, you can kite with it pretty well. The way that I personally kite with the Raygun, if I do have it, no matter which monster I'm going up against, what I do is I'll shoot 6 bolts or bullets, whatever, into the monster itself, and then I'll run, wait for that to go down, and then as soon as it's about to hit 0, I'll shoot 6 more, 0, 6 more, and then I'll either wait for armor, wait for a teammate to be there, just anything to get me a little bit further away so that I can buy either my teammates time, buy me time, maybe get into a better position to actually clear the stigma. The one thing that you really do have to watch out for is that it does take 9 shots to clear the stigma. But once you start to kind of realize, oh hey, I need to constantly be looking at the bottom of my screen to go look at the ammo, you kind of just get used to it. You start to do it more often. You say, oh hey, I have 13 shots. I'm pretty sure I can get it, but if I need to slow down, I can slow down still without getting the stigma. And that is a-okay. Whatever you do, just avoid being really hard on yourself. The ray gun is very hard to use, but once you do start to get used to it, it is a very, very good weapon. Me personally, I would put it in A tier due to what I think that it can do, since it has that really, really long range and it is extremely good. The mods on it are, for the most part, very, very good. And honestly, it's a really fun weapon and you feel good whenever you get the stigma with it. But yeah, that's about it for the ray gun. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and yeah, have a wonderful day.
Hello ladies and gents, it's Tzboom Man with a amazing offer for you today. Do you need a place for your overwhelming collection of frogs? Is your good old prison wallet not doing it anymore? Well, do I have an item for you. So I will say, buy the frogs, you damn fucko. And if you order now, you'll get the frucket for the cool price of free fitty. So order now. Gross.
Thank you very, very much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like. Maybe subscribe if you do just enjoy my content all around. And yeah, hope that you have a wonderful day.